We have a winner, and the winner is Big Folks. I put out a challenge a couple of days ago for somebody to play Kill Confirmed and get at least 50 confirms. The first person who completed that challenge would get a $100 gift card, and a gentleman by the name of Big Folks won that challenge. Really good commentator, really good game player. As you can see in this video, plays the objective super hard. He actually completed this challenge maybe 10 to 15 minutes after the video was uploaded. So I had several people that actually let me know that they did it too shortly thereafter, but he was first, so he ended up winning the contest. Really, really good player, really good guy. I checked out his channel, checked out his videos. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description. Please check him out. He's a new up-and-coming commentator. I think he has under 1,000 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. I know him a little bit through Twitter as well, and he's a really, really good dude. So I highly recommend him. Another thing I wanted to talk about, a lot of YouTube drama, right? A lot of stuff talking about partnerships and money and all this stuff. Now, the reason why I wanted to get partnered, well, initially the way it really started was I didn't want to get partnered. I had no interest in it. YouTube has never been something that I thought I was going to make money on. I don't do it for that. I don't do it for that at all. Every penny I've ever made on YouTube, I put back into my channel with contest, with giving away stuff. It all goes back into the channel. And again, it's not saying much because I don't make a lot of money from it. If anything, you guys would be really shocked how much I actually made. It's virtually nothing. So that's not what I was in it for. But when I did get offered the partnership, probably when was it? I think it was in February of this year. It felt good. It felt like there's a company out there that wants to pay me for what I'm doing on YouTube. And it made me feel like, wow, maybe I'm doing a good job. And I also thought, maybe when people go to my channel now, it'll give me a little bit of legitimacy. Like they'll think that I'm somebody, when essentially I'm no different than any other commentator out there, right? And it made me feel really, really good about it. And the last thing was I can kind of tell my wife, hey, I'm making money on YouTube. Now it's okay for me to play my video games and upload videos and all that stuff. And that did have a lot to do with it as well. But it was never about the money. So when I hear talk about money and I hear talk about Machinima possibly lowering the amount they're going to pay and stuff like that, it doesn't affect me at all. It has zero effect on me. I could care less, to be perfectly honest with you. But there are some people out there that are in college or in high school that this is their primary source of income. It's their hobby, but yet they do rely on the money they make from it. And I don't want to put down anybody for wanting to make money. That's all I've ever wanted to do since I was a small kid, right? Is grow up and make some money. And I have a real job, and that's how I do that. To me, depending on YouTube for money, it's not my thing. I would never do it. I've had opportunities in my life to work on commission, and that's just not something I'm interested in doing. I'm more of a, I want to know what I'm getting on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, so I can kind of plan out my financial life like that, if that makes any sense at all. I'm not a risk taker when it comes to putting food on the table and paying mortgage or rent or whatever you have to pay. That's just not in my personality. I'm not like that. But a lot of this drama has been going on. Keemstar put out a video basically saying that Woody started what is like a union of the bigger commentators. They got together and they pretty much asked for a raise, and therefore it kind of trickled down and it affected the smaller commentators, where the smaller commentators, because they gave all these big commentators raises, are going to get a lot less. I don't know if it's true or not. It does make a lot of sense. Initially, I was like, oh, that sucks. That was my first initial thought is, yeah, I wouldn't put it past Woody to do that, and it really sucks for him to do that. And then somebody kind of tweeted me and said to me, well, really, does it really suck? And I thought about that, and I'm like, not really. It doesn't. You should, if you feel that you deserve more money, you should go into your boss and ask him for more money. I mean, that's part of life. There's nothing wrong with that. My problem is that I felt that quite possibly is that Woody was leaving out, like Wings of Redemption, for instance, initially. He didn't let Wings in on it, therefore Wings was going to get a lot less money. It has nothing to do about Wings of Redemption, though. I mean, I'm not a big of a fan of his as I once was. But it does have something to do with loyalty and friendship, and that's the part that really bothered me a little bit about the whole scenario, if it in fact is true, which I don't know if it is anymore. I'm assuming Woody and Wings were really, really good friends. And you don't screw over your friends like that. Go behind their back, start a union to get yourself more money and leave them in the dark. I would never do that. Never. So that part of it to me was a little shady. And I don't know, I judge people like that. I'll give you an example, and I hope he doesn't mind. I don't think that he will, but you guys all know a guy named JNasty720, right? I know him. To me, I consider him like one of my closest friends on YouTube. If there is such things as friends on YouTube, I don't even know, but I consider him a really close friend. And he's a lot different in real life than he is in his live streams and commentaries and all that stuff. He's a really, really, really good kid. And he said one thing to me one time that kind of helped me understand really what he's about. Number one, the things you guys don't know about him is he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't go out partying. He's a good kid. He gets good grades in school. He's a college kid, right? One time we were talking about like relationships or something. I don't know, something just off topic where we were playing. And I said, would you ever cheat on your girlfriend? Because he's had a girlfriend for the last 7 years. He's had one girlfriend his whole life, okay? And he's all, hell no, I would never do that. And that is really all I needed to hear. I kind of judged him on that statement. Being that young and to be able to be that committed to somebody. To me, he just impressed me of the way he is, the person that he is. And that's kind of like, all the other stuff that he does outside and all the, sometimes he says things that I'm kind of iffy on. But I know deep down he's a good person. And for me, if Woody did in fact go behind his friend's back per se and try to get more money for himself and leave them in the dark, that's not a good person. And that's why I was kind of angry about it. Really none of my business, to be honest. I got my partnership a long time ago when I thought that you had to average 1,000 views for video to even be looked at. Now things have changed. It's a lot easier to get partner now. And I'm not putting anybody down for it. Not at all. If somebody offers you something and you want it, then you should take it. I wanted to get partnered because I wanted a background. That was really it. That's really all I really wanted. And I know a lot of people now are getting partnered and they have like less than 100 subs and they don't get many views per video. But it doesn't really matter. It's not for me to judge. You don't know what they're going to turn out to be. So I try to live my life and be happy for people. I really do. Because I feel that if I wish good upon others, then good things will happen to me. Maybe it's selfish. I don't know. Anyway, check out Big Folks. Check out his channel. He's a good guy. And this has been Serious Drama. Be kind, be good, be safe. I'm out.
Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Task accomplished. No survivors.